Please join me, Game Warden Wayne Saunders, and other Game Wardens on our adventures, protecting wildlife, saving lives, and having fun, all while serving the public and the natural resources of our planet. Listen to the tales and experiences of those who work in the outdoors while being entertained with stories about encounters with poachers, wildlife investigation, murder investigation, near-death experiences, search and rescue missions, wildlife interactions from game wardens around the country and around the world. When I retired, I realized I couldn't let go of that legacy, but rather wanted to share the passion, the commitment, and the stories of those men and women that call themselves game wardens. This is Game Warden Wayne Saunders, and this is Warden's Watch. The first sponsorship on Warden's Watch is Trailerrunner Wireless Internet, available in Coos County and Washington County, Maine. High-speed internet for rural areas. And they're the company I work for other than podcasting, and I thank you for your support. This is high-speed internet for rural areas, making my podcast happen and making businesses happen in remote places, as well as bringing technology to you folks when you live out in the country. Please go to mytrailrunner.com and like the page on Facebook as well. That would help them a lot and help me to continue Warden's Watch. Guidefitter.com. Guidefitter, bridging you to the outdoors while providing a quality platform for guides and outfitters for you to select from. Guidefitter is the best place to get discounts on gear if you're an outdoor professional. As a game warden, I'm a member of the Outdoor Government Program, which has over 80 quality brands to get discounts from. It's free to join. Yes, free to join. And all you need to do is prove that you're an active outdoor government employee. There are all kinds of products available. Apparel, boots, archery equipment, optics, backpacks, cameras, watches, ammo, anything, you name it. And while you're there, check out the articles, information, and stories that you'll be inspired from. So before you head out to work in the outdoors or start your next outdoor adventure, check out guidefitter.com and get discounts on your everyday or every so often outdoor equipment. This is Game Warden Wayne Saunders for Guidefitter. RODgeeks.com. RODgeeks is a company that designs and builds fishing rods. They are a partner with St. Croix Rods and have been building fishing rods since 2008. They use St. Croix's expertise in all their rod designs so you can trust the rods. The RG42 is a one-piece travel rod. Performs like a much longer rod but is compact enough to keep anywhere so you can fish anytime. They offer it as a kit that includes rod, reel, fishing line, case, pliers, and a tackle tray. Put your favorite baits in the tray and you have everything you need to go fishing. It may look unconventional, but this rod really works. Pick up an RG42 kit today and you won't regret it. So for an added bonus and added content, I thought about interviewing people that are directly involved with game wardens, family members, wives, girlfriends. And in this case, I interviewed Eric Hannett's girlfriend, Ashley. And Ashley is the creator of the Warden's Watch logo. So I worked with Ashley very close to create that logo. So it depicts what game wardens do a lot in their careers, is watching people to see that violation, to effect that arrest, to stop that poacher. A lot of us look through the world with binoculars, and we depict that in the Warden's Watch logo, and we are watching people. But I thought for something different, something that might interest you, the listener, to talk to a few of these people. I've also done some family members for other shows in the future. So hope this is something of interest to you. Ashley Mayers. Did I say that right?
No.
It's Myers. Mayers.
It's fine.
But spelled wrong, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My ancestors spelled it wrong. So.
Yes. So we got it fixed now.
Yeah.
So it's Mayers. Mayers. Okay. So you made the Warden's Watch logo for me.
Yes.
That's pretty sweet. So you're an artist.
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Well, it's like your full-time job now, isn't it?
Now it's my full-time job, yeah.
So now you got to do art for, what are you doing art for?
We're doing a brand called Salt of the Earth, and then we're also doing kind of game warden type stuff.
Game warden shirts, right?
Yes.
So kind of off the Northwoods Lothian theme?
Yep.
So,
and each officer that's on the show we're doing.
And dogs, right?
And dogs. Lots of dogs.
And I've seen them. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. You're pretty talented too.
Thank you.
Anybody can look at the logo for Warden's Watch and they can tell you're a pretty talented girl.
Thank you.
And you did an awesome job on that, by the way.
Thanks.
It was quite a process too. So we went and started with a black and white simple one, and then we went to the color one, and it's got a bit of metamorphosis for me too, because every time you upgrade it, I'm like, I wanted more.
let's see what we can do now. Let's see what we can do now.
Yeah,
So.
and it just kept getting better and better and better, and I'm about to replace Warden's watch logo again with my final product. So
I think it's good, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been really happy, and thank you so much for helping me out with the logo. So, so you're an artist. You do logos. Where are you from?
New Jersey, the good part.
What the good? Is there a good part in New Jersey?
The beach is a good part.
The beach is good anywhere, I guess.
Yes.
So New Jersey Beach. So is that like Atlantic City?
No, Long Beach Island or Seaside Heights.
Is that like before Atlantic City or after Atlantic City?
Before Atlantic City. It's like 30 miles north.
30. So you're right there near Sandy Hook or something like that?
South of Sandy Hook.
South of Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that because it was a national park. So,
Yes.
and I actually went to National Park Law Enforcement School with people that went to Sandy Hook. So, and worked there. So.
Yeah, we're by where the Jersey Shore show was, unfortunately.
You never made it?
I didn't want to.
No?
No.
You don't even talk like you're from New Jersey. You
I know.
What? Can you try?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Why don't you have a Jersey accent?
Because only North Jersey people have accents.
Only North Jersey? But
Yeah.
the Jersey Shore show
They weren't from New Jersey.
They weren't?
No, they were from
How do you
New
have a
York.
Jersey Shore show without people from New Jersey?
Because they were from New York City and they came down and they trashed the beach.
Oh,
Not a fan. Pretty glad I get to say that. though,
really?
in public, yeah.
Cool.
Just had my moment.
And you're a fisher girl too, right?
That's all I do.
You love fishing, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. You love deep sea fishing, right?
It's offshore.
See, I knew I could get you by that.
Yeah.
So us New Englanders call it deep sea if you
Yeah.
go 100 feet down.
Yeah, apparently it's
Yeah.
deep sea fishing.
And I guess most people, if they go on the ocean, they're calling it deep sea fishing.
Yeah, no, we
But
call
you-
it offshore.
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 So when you go offshore, how far offshore are you going in Jersey?
You can go to the ridge, it's like 40 miles. You can go to the canyons, which are 90.
Wow.
take.
How long does it take to get 90 miles offshore?
Depends on what kind of boat you have.
How about your boat?
I didn't take my boat that far out.
Okay.
Like a nice sport fisher.
Did you have a regular
5
boat,
hours
or
or
did you
so.
just hook a ride for the boat that was going out to the canyons?
No, I had a Mako, but I didn't take that out far.
No. So you hooked a
No.
ride to the canyons?
Yeah.
And then
like
you
sport
fished?
fishers and stuff. It was like a 5-hour ride.
5
or take.
hour. And you usually slept out over there?
Sometimes. If
How
the
big a
fishing
boat
was-
did you take out there?
We went anywhere from like a 40-foot Topaz to the 55-foot Vikings.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
Nice. And the fish you were fishing for?
A lot of yellowfin tuna, mahi, catch marlin, sailfish, wahoo.
Nice.
Stuff like that.
What's your biggest fish you caught out?
I caught a decent-sized yellowfin out there.
Yeah? So we're talking 50-something inches, or?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
It's
Good
pretty-
fight?
Yeah.
Long fight?
Yeah, my arms were like jello after.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's rough.
And the weather's always good out there, too,
No.
right?
No, the weather's not always good.
Yeah.
Nope. You got some rollers, you got storms that come in out of nowhere, and you can't really hightail it home too fast, so.
Is there a lot of other people out there fishing, too, or?
Yeah, it depends on the weather window, where the fish are running, if the water's clean or not,
Any tuna fishing? I know tuna fishing is a big thing off the coast
Yeah,
of New Hampshire.
yellowfin,
Yeah.
we'd get bluefin once in a while, or big eyes, but mostly
Yeah.
yellowfin
Yeah.
around the area.
We see quite a few bluefin up here,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah, definitely a lot up here.
Yeah. And is that with warmer water, you get different varieties, right?
Yeah, the yellowfin are farther south.
Mhm.
I haven't heard of anybody catching them up here, but I mean, it's not to say it doesn't.
Yeah, because when I
happen.
think tuna, I think of just bluefin. I don't
Yeah,
think yellowfin.
they go into the Gulf Stream and they
Mhm.
move north. So there's people who have caught tarpon off the coast of New Jersey. We'll catch mahi like 40 miles off the beach. If the water's clean and it's warm enough, they'll be out there.
Nice.
So, and they're typically people think of them as a tropical fish. So,
Yeah, I would.
yep.
Being a New Englander, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And do you hunt, too?
Yep. I hunt.
So you hunt and you fish and you're from New Jersey.
Yep.
Jeez, I just didn't know girls like you existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the Pine Barrens Reserve. So one side of my house was the bay, one side was the Pine Barrens Reserve. It was like 2.3 million acres or something along those lines.
Wow.
Yep, we got big deer in there.
Nice deer.
Nobody knows it.
Anything else? Just deer hunting?
Just deer. Turkey
Yeah.
too, but mostly deer.
Mm-hmm.
And pheasant. There was a pheasant site by my house as well
Oh.
that they would stock.
You've been doing that ever since you were a little girl?
No, I started hunting when I was, I think, like 17. I got my firearms license first, and then I got my bow after that. But my parents both didn't hunt, so I kind of just got into it on my own.
How'd you get into it?
Me and my brothers just got interested in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just kind of did it on your
My
own?
grandfather used to hunt, down in Louisiana. He always had a hunting camp down there and stuff. So
nice.
I guess maybe we just are interested in from that.
Did your brothers start before you did and kind of brought you into it, or?
No, I started first.
And you brought them into it.
Yep, and they started after that.
Wow. Huh. And one of the interesting things the other reason that I know you is because you date Eric Hannett, right?
Yes, I do.
So you are Eric Hannett's girlfriend.
I am.
Wow.
Yep.
So, and that's how we got acquainted, and then the logo going on, and all of that. So, how's that been?
It's definitely been interesting.
Yeah.
Moving up to New Hampshire from New Jersey.
New Jersey to New Hampshire.
Yeah, but it's been
but
great.
Without the accent, you probably acclimated fairly good.
Yeah.
Because no one knows you're from New Jersey.
Nobody knows that, which is good.
And the fact that you hunt and that you fish, just adds that you're not from New Jersey.
Yeah, that's what it seems. So
yeah.
When I tell people that, they don't believe me. They
no.
think I have a southern accent, but
you have a little accent, but I don't hear Jersey. No,
it's like a South Jersey, Philly type kind of weird accent. I don't know.
Yeah. Nope, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So
no.
How long you been dating Eric?
A year, as of yesterday.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And what's that year been like?
Interesting.
Yeah.
To say the least, but good.
And I don't really want to know about the personal stuff, but I want to know about like the dating the game warden, because that's I guess all of our wives experience that they were girlfriends before somewhat. So, but actually talk about it. You came up from New Jersey. How'd you guys meet?
So he saw my artwork on my Instagram page. I do like a lot of nautical artwork and stuff, and then he was interested in that, and then he basically said, "Hey, I'm gonna go sail around the world. You want to go?" And I was like, "Sure." So.
Wow. That was pretty upfront, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, all right, why not?
Wow. And does Eric sail?
No.
So he needed somebody to help him.
Yes.
I'm assuming you can sail.
No.
Wow.
I've only been on a sailboat once. I was a lot of Captain Morgan that day.
Wow.
I've been on power boats my whole life, never a sailboat.
So it's going to be a whole new experience for the two of you.
Yep. I know the ocean, just not sailboats.
And that is the plan, though, is to get a sailboat and sail. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's pretty ambitious.
It's interesting, to say the least. Yeah.
Yeah. So having a boyfriend that's a game warden, is it different than other boyfriends you've had?
He's nice. So yeah, that's different.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's frustrating, but it's not his fault. So.
Yeah, because he's not very reliable, is he?
No.
Yeah.
Not with I'll be like, all right, dinner will be ready, and he'll be on his way home, and then he'll get called to search and rescue or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating, but then once you get mad, you have to realize that you can't really get mad at him for it. It's not his fault.
No control.
No, exactly. So
and that's the beginning of the game warden life. So
yeah, it takes getting used to, but
But you think you're acclimating it to okay?
I think so.
So, and you guys must have a lot to relate for. You hunt, you fish. Mm-hmm. He's a game warden. Not that he hunts or fishes or anything, but so he
I have to teach him how to fish, but it's okay.
Yeah, especially in the salt water.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything. I got him a new fishing pole, so
good.
Hopefully he figures it out.
He's very acclimated to the Connecticut River.
Yeah,
and, jig and perch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
it was different moving from the beach to Keene, New Hampshire.
Oh my goodness, it had to be totally different.
Yeah.
So, because that's all you knew before was the beach, right?
That's where I lived my whole life.
Wow.
So
it was pretty ambitious for you to move up here.
Yep.
Snow?
I don't like it. But we went snowshoeing today for the first time, so that was interesting.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and you realized that we really need snowshoes too.
You really do, because you sink pretty quick if you don't have them.
Yeah, and we had like 4 or 5 feet in most areas that we were in.
More than I've ever seen in my life.
And sometimes I think we were above like 10 feet where it was blowing in.
I was sure I was going to fall in over my head at some points.
Yeah, so at least you get to experience the New Hampshire way of life.
Yeah.
And, certainly being, I think, a girlfriend to a game warden is like an adventure in itself.
It definitely is.
And
then, moving up here, it's a totally different world. And I don't know anybody else besides him. So.
Is it cool seeing him on TV?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of used to it.
When he talked about the art, did he tell you, like, hey, can you just check me out? I'm on TV?
I had followed him on Instagram because I knew he was.
Oh, really?
But I never tried to talk to him or anything, and then he saw my artwork.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how, but.
Well, I'll say your artwork is very eye-catching. So, a very talented girl. So,
thank you.
Yeah, but if everybody wants to look at the Wardens Watch logo, I mean, Ashley's done that, and she's done an outstanding job. And I certainly appreciate her in helping me brand this podcast and being on it, because I think it's interesting to talk to a game warden's girlfriend, because wait till we talk to a game warden's wife, it'll probably be a whole different story. So
yeah, probably. It's not all bad.
My wife won't talk, on a podcast, but I'm sure I can find somebody's wife out there to talk about it. So
probably
good, bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of cool to have you on with the logo making and the connection, and the New Jersey story is just a bonus for me. So
it's not all bad in New Jersey. Everyone thinks that, but
well, I guess I'll have to. I've driven through a couple times, and I don't even understand why they call it the Garden State, but that's okay. So
hey, we have trees and stuff.
You have trees. You have the shore.
Yep.
The shore.
The beach.
Yeah, just like I saw the Jersey Shore. So
that's so
you
embarrassing.
say that's all fiction.
Yeah, they're from Staten Island and stuff. They're not from New Jersey.
No, should have got some New Jersey people to play New Jersey
embarrassing.
people.
People think that. Every time I say I'm from
How
New
about
Jersey.
the hurricane? When the hurricane, was it Andrew that hit there?
It was Sandy.
Sandy, yes.
In
I'm
2012.
Sorry. Yes.
So that made landfall right where I lived.
Whoa.
Seaside Heights, and my town, Forked River, got damaged pretty bad. There was.
How about your house?
My house was okay. My neighbor's house got a tree through it. Stuff like that. We couldn't find gasoline for. You had to go 30 miles to find gas anywhere. We didn't have power for I think it was 17 or 18 days.
Wow. I remember starting to get nasty down there with people and fuel and
yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
There was boats up in trees. It was wild. The problem was it's hurricane season at the beach, and every time a hurricane was coming, they'd be like, "Oh, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible. You gotta leave." And then it was never anything.
It was never horrible.
And then this time it was horrible, and it pretty much just wiped everything out. Yeah. And now it still looks like there's places in town where it looks like the hurricane hit yesterday.
Wow.
So there's just people
so
can't
still
afford.
Haven't recovered and still can't afford to recover.
They changed flood zones around, so people can't refinance or get mortgages without raising their house or the flood. They won't give flood insurance. If you don't raise your house up and can't afford to do that.
Right.
It's almost as much as buying a new house. So people just walk away. There's a lot of foreclosures and just damage that, nobody bothered to put the time in because they didn't have the money for it.
And what were you doing during Hurricane Sandy?
What do you mean, bunker down?
Were you batting down the hatches or,
No, I had actually gotten surgery on my hand the day before.
So you were home anyways?
Yeah, I got my hand reconstructed.
So you didn't even really help anything about,
No, I was useless.
Yeah.
No, I got my hand reconstructed. I had
I thought you were going to tell me you're out there slapping plywood on the doors and everything.
I had pins in my hand. I had external fixation holding my hand together. So I was pretty much just down for the count.
Maybe out for an early fish, just before the hurricane. Because it's supposed to be really good fishing before a hurricane.
Yeah, good surfing too.
Yeah.
I was useless. I couldn't do anything.
And you're a surfer girl as well?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I surf.
Been surfing for a long time?
Since I think I got my first board in 5th grade. My mom told me I couldn't.
That's a long time.
Yeah, my mom told me I couldn't surf till I could swim out to the channel marker buoy and back.
And?
So I jumped in the water 5 minutes later and did it, and she was all mad because then she had to go get me a surfboard.
Oh boy!
So that was 5th grade.
Wow,
yep.
that was young.
Yep.
So you like to surf?
Yep.
So another reason not to like New Hampshire, huh?
Apparently there's waves here. I haven't seen any yet. There's definitely not.
Have you tried snowboarding?
I used to snowboard.
In New Jersey?
Yeah, you have to drive a few hours, but.
Yeah, that's the heap of garbage. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not wrong. And it's cold. It's cold and snow, and I don't know. I just always hurt myself.
All the New Jersey game wardens are going to be mad at me,
Hey, it's fine. I worked with someone that was one. And
yeah?
Yeah. They had an interesting job. They actually...
the bear population down there is astronomical.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have unlimited amount of food moving into the suburbs and whatnot.
Yeah, and then the deer population is extremely high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have unlimited deer tags down where I lived. It was insane.
Certainly, no, it's definitely a unique state for sure. And I'll admit, I've hunted New Jersey and taken deer out of there, and it just the amount of deer just blew my mind and the size of them.
It's crazy how many we have.
Yeah.
I moved up here. I was kind of let down by it. We had good duck hunting too down there.
Nice.
Down on the water.
Yeah. Have you tried anything up here? Any hunting?
I got 2 woodies this year.
Nice.
On the Connecticut, but
really
definitely different.
You didn't go out with Eric hunting, did you?
I did.
He really?
Yep.
Huh, I figured he would have took, had Boudreaux take you out or something with the dog.
Nope.
No.
Nope, I went wading through to find the ducks I killed.
Huh.
No dog.
Huh. So Eric duck hunts.
Yep.
That's something I didn't know.
He does.
Huh. Cool. Should have talked about duck hunting earlier.
Yeah, he takes his gun on adventures and I kill the ducks.
Perfect. So you're a good shot.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I got 2 and he didn't get any this year. That's okay.
That's pretty dang good. So, hey, well, thanks for taking your time out and sharing your adventure to New Hampshire with us. And,
you're welcome.
And your art with us as well. So, and good luck with the shirt thing. And,
Thank you.
We'll certainly promote it on our website and everything, and join team and join forces and get together. And sounds good. So
sounds good to me.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Please join me, Game Warden Wayne Saunders, and other game wardens on our adventures, protecting wildlife, saving lives, and having fun, all while serving the public and the natural resources of our planet. Listen to the tales and experiences of those who work in the outdoors while being entertained with stories about encounters with poachers, wildlife investigation, murder investigation, near-death experiences, search and rescue missions, wildlife interactions from game wardens around the country and around the world. When I retired, I realized I couldn't let go of that legacy, but rather wanted to share the passion, the commitment, and the stories of those men and women that call themselves game wardens. This is Game Warden Wayne Saunders, and this is Warden's Watch.